Give a brief account of the efforts made by Andrew to revive the stillborn baby. A shiver of horror passed over Andrew as he gazed at the still form of the newborn baby. He himself was very afraid. Though it was a perfectly formed boy, its limp, warm body was white. There was no color in the body. The whiteness meant suffocation and caused by lack of oxygen, so he had some knowledge about this case. Andrew remembered the treatment given to such a case in the Samaritan. Before the hot and cold water came, he had asked for, he laid the child upon a blanket and gave it artificial respiration. So, giving artificial respiration was the first attempt. Then he dipped the child alternately in hot and cold water, second attempt. Now the child was quite slippery. He rubbed it with a rough towel. Then he pressed and released his chest till it heaved up. This is the third attempt. It was followed by other heaves, and this third and last attempt gave the body, the lifeless body, alive. Andrew redoubled his efforts. The child started gasping. A bubble of mucus came from one tiny nostril. The pale skin turned pink, and the limbs were no longer boneless. His head did not lie back spinelessly. The child gave a cry. It came alive. Next is compare and contrast Andrew's emotional, mental, and physical state at the beginning of the story and at the end. At the beginning of the story, Andrew is physically tired and emotionally upset. He has just returned from a disappointing evening with his girlfriend. His thoughts are heavy and muddled. The episode he had witnessed at Cardiff station, where they had a meeting, still filled his mind with sadness. Though he thought of marriage as a blissful state, he couldn't help remembering the miserable failure of many marriages. And now, at the end of the story, Andrew is physically exhausted but emotionally cheerful and mentally alert. His mind is filled with joy and self satisfaction. He has performed an unusual feat, no less than a miracle. He calls upon God as witness that he has done something real at last. This sense of achievement helps him to overcome physical fatigue. When you are successful in any work, you forget how much labor it took. His sense of duty towards his patients help him to attend them wholeheartedly. He forgets his personal feelings and thinks only of reviving the patients. So these were the questions, and now some general English sentences. So common mistakes while you speak these sentences. Wrong one is I know him good. No, it should be I know him well. Next is don't go in the sun. It can be don't go out in the sun. Don't go out in the sun is right. On what you are here means you want to ask a person's purpose to come somewhere. You should ask what are you here for. Next, tell me why did you do that with a question mark. It's wrong. When we are beginning it with tell me, it cannot be a question mark. So the right way to speak it is tell me why you did that. Next, I want a little quantity of milk. Whenever you are using quantity, you should use small. I want a small quantity of milk. I, you, and he will do it together. 3 personal pronouns. And the right order to write these is 2, 3, and 1. Second person, third person, and then first person. You, he, and I will do it together. Next is I am in favor to stop work now. With favor, we use preposition of. I am in favor of stopping work now. She did a request for some water. We don't use do with request. So the correct way is she made a request for some water. Next, the girl wants to get herself married. No, the right way is the girl wants to get married. This option is preferable than any other. Whenever we are using this word prefer, the preposition should be used is to. Although we are talking about 2 options and one is the better one, but we will be using to. This option is preferable to any other. Next, give literally a translation. Literally a translation of the passage. Right way is give a literal translation. Open the last but one page of the book. You want just the last page of any one book. So you should say open the last page but one of the book. Next, my sisters, all the books have been stolen. Whenever you're using all with some noun, you should say all my sisters' books have been stolen. Last is those who are absent, I shall punish them. But the right way is I shall punish those who are absent.